There's a version of marriage no one warns you about. It's not loud. It's not explosive. There are no slammed doors. No big fights. But something feels off. You're still living together. Still paying bills together. Still raising kids together. But emotionally, you feel like roommates. And the scariest part? Most couples don't even realize it's happening until the connection is already gone. You wake up. Same house. Same routine. Did you pay the bill? What time is practice? Don't forget the appointment. You talk, but only about logistics. There's no laughter like before. No deep conversations. No, how are you really doing? At night, you sit next to each other, but you're not together. And slowly, without even realizing it, your marriage shifts from partnership to coexistence. In this video, we're going to break down the subtle signs your marriage is turning into a roommate situation, why it happens, even in good relationships, and most importantly, how to fix it before it becomes permanent. Because this isn't about blame, it's about awareness. The 5 signs. 1. Conversations become transactional narrator. You're talking, but only to manage life. No curiosity, no emotional connection, no depth, just logistics. And here's the truth most couples miss. Communication didn't stop. Connection did. 2. You stop sharing your inner world. You used to talk about your thoughts, dreams, stress. Now, you keep things to yourself, not because you don't care, but because it feels like it doesn't matter anymore. 3. Physical presence. Without emotional presence, you're in the same room, but mentally, miles apart, scrolling, watching, distracted, together, but disconnected. 4. Affection becomes rare or routine. A quick kiss. A routine goodnight. But no intentional affection. No moments of closeness that say, I still choose you. 5. You feel more like teammates than partners. You function well. Bills are paid, kids are cared for. But emotionally, you feel like co-workers, running a household, not a couple, building a life together. Now here's where it gets deeper. Because this doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't mean your relationship is broken. Why this happens? 1. Life gets full: kids, work, responsibilities. You start prioritizing everything, except the relationship. Not on purpose, just slowly. 2. Comfort replaces intentionality. In the beginning, you tried, you planned, you asked questions, you showed up. But over time, you assumed, they know how I feel, and effort quietly disappears. 3. Emotional neglect. Not malicious, just unnoticed. No one is trying to hurt anyone, but emotional needs go unmet. And instead of addressing it, you adapt. You withdraw, you stop expecting. 4. Conflict avoidance. You stop bringing things up. Because it feels easier to keep the peace, but what you're actually doing is creating distance. 5. You stop seeing each other. Not physically, but emotionally. You stop being curious about who your partner is becoming, and that's when disconnection begins to grow. Here's the truth most couples don't want to face. You don't fall out of love all at once. You drift, quietly, slowly, through missed conversations, unspoken feelings, and moments where connection could have happened, but didn't. How to fix it? Now here's the good news. If you're noticing this, you're not too late. But you do need to be intentional again. 1. Reintroduce daily check-ins, not logistics. Connection. Ask, how are you, really? And listen, without fixing. 2. Schedule connection. Yes, schedule it. Spontaneity fades, but intentional connection works. Even 20 minutes a day can shift everything. 3. Bring back curiosity. Stop assuming you know your partner. Ask questions again. Learn them again. 4. Small physical connection matters. A hug, holding hands, sitting close. These aren't small things. They rebuild emotional safety. 5. Address what's been avoided. Have the conversation you've been putting off. Not to argue, but to understand. A roommate situation doesn't mean your marriage is over. It means your connection needs attention. Because love doesn't disappear. It just gets buried under routine. And the couples who last? They don't avoid this phase. They recognize it. and choose each other again. If this video resonated with you, share it with your partner, not to point fingers, but to start a conversation. And if you want to strengthen your relationship one step at a time, subscribe to The Connected Couple, because strong relationships don't happen by accident, they're built intentionally.